Hey, Eric, you got something?
Hey, Chris, I was thinking about mouthwashing recently, and I was thinking about a conversation they had about that. Do you know what mouthwashing is?
Like washing your mouth?
No, well, it is washing your mouth. You are correct on that, but it was a video game that came out about a year ago. Well, the reason it's a fucked up shit happens on a space station.
Okay.
Basically, or a spaceship that crashes, etc. And people get in their feelings and it gets weird. I'm paraphrasing heavily here from something I have remember from a year ago. And Austin Walker was talking about it on Remap and how the game didn't necessarily connect with him like it did with others. And his rationale for that, as I recall, was, hey, this isn't my first fucked up people in a space station experience.
Yeah.
Because that's happened all throughout fiction. I mean, I was just thinking right here in movies, you've got Alien, you've got Sunshine, you've got Event Horizon.
I like HAL 9000 from 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Shit like that. And it asked me the question of, should there be like a list of, and mouthwashing will qualify this, a foundational game for people to play as their introductory to a concept or something like that. Like, for example, a lot of people were recently floored by the video game Metaphor last year. Whereas me, I found that to be a cruel rehash of Persona concepts that they've been churning since 2007 with Persona 3.
They had something there, but it didn't quite keep me in.
Right. But if Metaphor is your first one of those, it is a foundational experience that could build upon others and like how stuff can hit people differently. And my ultimate question here is being old a curse?
Yes, because when it comes to creating media, it is often to become someone's foundational experience.
I think so, yeah.
Right?
They want to be your first stab at that.
That's why Pokemon is the same every time, right?
I think so, but there's people that play every single fucking Pokemon and love it.
I know, but but they always complain about them, right?
This is true, yeah.
So your first Pokemon experience is typically the best Pokemon experience for
so
a lot
it's like
of people.
A drug? First hit's free, first hit's the best, buy it for life?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean...
But breaking free of that is recognizing that you've had the foundational experience and you're ready for a different experience and try to risk your time with something different.
Yeah, or you keep repeating those experiences and hoping that the next foundational experience the next experience, it will be more foundational.
I think, yeah, that's like, you know, if Rez affects me in a profound way, I don't want to play another Rez. I want to play something that makes me feel like I felt the first time I played Rez. You're
never going to walk into a movie theater ever again and have the same experience you had when you saw Crank.
That's fucking true. Not even Crank 2.
Not even Vanilla Sky.
That's the timeline there is all fucked up.
Yeah, but, you know.
You want something that is both fresh, novel, and inspiring, and you can't do that by playing the same things over and over again?
Yeah, isn't that what art is chasing to create?
Art's chasing to create an emotional response tailored from your past experience to the one that someone's relaying to you, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I guess...
You bring what you...
Commodified art.
Yeah, there you go. Sure. Provide you with something you've never done before in a fresh and entertaining way that stimulates all of your neurons simultaneously.
Perhaps to provide you with a Final Fantasy.
That's perfect.
You mean hot sounds I recorded?
Welcome to Retrograde Media Conference, a podcast where we discuss classic Japanese role-playing games like JRPGs. Chapter by chapter, beat by beat, welcome back to Season 7, Episode 50 of our coverage of Lunar, the Silver Star story. My name is Chris, and I'm joined by Eric. Hello, Eric. We made it to Episode 50 on this short-ass game.
What's the most amount of episodes we ever had?
55 on Xenogears.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to make 55, but also I haven't seen your notes, so we'll find out. Definitely the first season that has gone to episode 50 since then.
Love it. A full year of content.
It's great. We're also joined by the RealNet, a collective of vomit visionaries. We're watching this record this podcast live on a secret video feed at patreon.com/retroam.
We're also joined by the FakeNet, a computer from the future, who has reprogrammed Iggy's wrecking balls to include Chris's pet iguana.
Initializing FakeNet.
Ah, yes, the iguana. My favorite genus of the Iguanidae family. Christopher, please tell me about your special iguana.
I don't have an iguana, Eric.
Well, Iggy's wrecking ball stars an iguana, so we have to call it an iguana. Whatever your lizard is, it is now an iguana.
Thank you.
It's in the iguana family, right? Is an iguana all lizards? Are all lizards iguanas? What do you actually have?
It's a gecko.
Oh, okay. A gex-like.
Yeah, it's more of a gecko. He actually, I'm pretty sure that he's the same species as Gex.
That's fucking great. What's
He's
his name? Is his name
great.
Gex?
No, his name is Shea.
That sucks.
Yeah, my kid named it after his favorite basketball player, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. His full name is Shea Gecko Alexander.
That's pretty good. That's an entry-level pun.
Yeah.
Nice job, kid.
Here's my idea.
It's a bad job, Dad.
Well, he wanted it to name it something basketball related. So, that's where we started.
Yeah, fucking Bill Lambier. That's a great name for a gecko.
Bill Lambier's Combat
Gecko.
Reptile.
Mutant League Bill Lambier. Chris, we left off on an unbelievable cliffhanger last time. Information we've never thought about was about to be revealed. What happened last time? Where did we leave off?
We left off with Laike imparting on us the episode 0 of Althena, right?
Yeah, it prompted Null to tell Laike, "Who are you, old man? Tell us." The music fades, the music that's been playing that was probably Determination, or those 4 heroes. Well, that music fades, and Laike gets on the mic and says,
I know these things because I've kept a secret from you and the world. My real name is Dine.
Here's what he said on PSP.
I apologize for keeping you in the dark this long, Alex. My real name is Dine.
Dine?
Holy shit, and here's that spoiler in the new one.
I know these things because I've kept a secret from you and the world. My real name is Dine.
What?
Laike is Dine, Chris.
Holy shit.
He grew the beard.
Grew the beard.
He's weird. He's got the hat. He's got a drinking problem. He has no home. Don't pray for him.
He's level 99.
He's the only person who knows the location of God.
Also very true, yeah.
Null can't believe this shit, but Laike continues.
I never thought I'd speak my true name again, Alex. Not since I began my new life.
Hang on, do you think he spent at least a decade lost in the woods forgetting who he was? Like Obi-Wan in the hit television show Obi-Wan Kenobi? Lost all of his powers and shit until he had to become himself again, sort of.
Did Obi-Wan lose all his powers and shit?
Yeah, dude, he forgot all that Jedi shit when he was fucking chopping up fish in Tatooine or whatever.
I thought he was just sad.
What is depression if not forgetting your powers? Your sense of self.
That is actually very true, Eric. Thank you. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. But he's still level 99, so...
You never lose your level, you just lose access to the power. I mean, you can train back up.
You're right,
the ceiling remains the same.
He does not have his magic, so that is true. I think you're right about that.
Thank you.
I think, I have this memory, maybe it's false, I don't know. But I was thinking when I played this game originally that, the obvious nature to Laike being Dragon Master Dine was going to be a red herring.
Oh, yeah.
And he was going to be somebody else.
Surely it wasn't just going to turn out exactly like I think. Video games are smarter than I am.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Right, yeah.
But
Eiffel would come back as Laike.
Yes. But there even if you wanted to make this a twist, there's nowhere to twist.
Mm. We're out of character. I'm going to say Laike is actually Damon.
Yes. This game only has nipple yankers, not nipple twisters.
Yeah, and they're both painful, I guess. I don't know.
Something went wrong when the goddess Althena began the transformation. She was in grave danger, and I had to use every bit of my power to help her complete the change. Dine died on that day and was reborn as Laike. I've never regretted what I did, Alex. Not until Ghaleon became the Magic Emperor.
Quick question. Have we ever talked about the holy trinity of Dine being Barrett's best friend in Final Fantasy VII, the name of the currency in Panzer Dragoon Saga, and also Dragon Master Dine in Lunar?
I don't think we've talked about that, no.
Is Dine like a comp? What the fuck?
Is Dine the John of RPGs?
Yeah, in the mid-90s, absolutely.
Dragon Master John?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Alex throws out the dots, but Laike continues.
Ghaleon is using his power to resurrect the goddess. I'm glad that he's telling us things explicitly. It really is helping me.
We're restoring the world. I mean, I want Team Ghaleon. Let's go.
Or, even worse, he wants to turn himself into a god.
Chris Theory.
And the only one who can stop him is you. Althena cannot help you, Alex. To defeat Ghaleon, you must rely on yourselves.
Alex finally talks. He says, our fate's in our hands.
Our fate is in our hands.
Uh-huh. Laike distributes additional lore.
The Dragon Master isn't just Althena's protector, Alex, but a protector of all that Althena has created. If your love for Luna and for the world Althena created is strong enough, unsheath the sword standing in your midst and claim your destiny. Laike gets a determined face on that one.
Mm-hmm. Alex throws the dots. The tree blows in the wind. I realize that I, the player, am supposed to do something, so I talk to Null.
Yeah.
Null says, you mean the dirty old sword that's been stuck in Dine's monument since forever? Laike clarifies that it may be old, but it's not dirty, y'all. It's Althena's sword, the weapon I used long ago, until the day when a man pure of spirit comes to claim it. So, Chris, it's an Excalibur situation.
Is that like the worthy man can take worthy sword?
Uh-huh.
Is the Master Sword also an Excalibur situation? Because I think you have to be worthy for that, too.
I haven't really played a Zelda game since Twilight Princess, and I don't remember what the deal with the Master Sword was in that one. So, yeah, sure, maybe.
You have to do a lot of shit to get the Master Sword in Breath of the Wild.
Does that weapon break like all the others in that fucking video game?
No.
All right.
I mean, it breaks, but it just comes back.
You talk to Null again?
No.
He says, come on, Alex, give it a yank. Chris, do you have a problem with the phrasing here? Come on, Alex, give it a yank.
Well, with the context of where we're standing...
Yeah.
Where Alex has been giving it a yank.
Oh, wow. The prophecy is foretold.
Yes.
God damn. I thought Chris was just being a pervert, but he was actually right all along.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I talked to Kyle next.
Mm-hmm.
So what the goddess wanted us to learn is that we have to take care of ourselves. That's pretty obvious, even to a simpleton like myself.
Thank you.
Jessica thinks it's nice that Kyle finally admitted to his disability. He continues, twisted, isn't it? The goddess became a human, and now Ghaleon wants to become a god. Ghaleon is on the mother of all power trips, and we're the only ones who can pull his plug. Alex, it's time for you to become the Dragon Master. What Ghaleon has done to Luna is unforgivable, and any man who can't get a woman unless he kidnaps her is beyond pathetic. So let's bring his sad little life to a swift end. So I talked to Mia. He says, I believe that the goddess Althena has given us control of our future. What happens to us in our world depends entirely on our own actions. We have to work together and show the goddess that her faith was not misplaced. Nash thinks Mia is right and that we have to stick together. Nash and Jessica are unreachable for dialogue opportunities. And you can't save your game here because why? Null's not available in the menu.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I talked to Laike.
He says, I believe you are strong enough to claim the sword. You are ready to become the soldier that fights for the people of this world. Alex, defend their lives and help them to realize their dreams.
So I go and touch the sword. The music stops, and Alex says his favorite word, Luna's name. He puts his hand on the hilt, and anime cutscene. We open with Alex's hand on the hilt of Dine's sword. The camera pans across the still frame to reveal Alex's closed eyes. We close up on Alex's face, and his green eyes open wide. He clenches both his hands on the hilt of the sword. He twists, he grunts, and pulls the sword out, raising the perfect blade to the sky. It flashes with light, and Alex screams in perfect anime parlance. From the top down, the sword is refreshed, restoring the luster of its golden hilt. Alex also transforms back into his Dragon Master clothing. Triumphant music plays as Alex stands proud against pure white light.
He looks very distinguished in his final pose here.
Yeah, it's pretty good. He's got his confidence back, Chris.
He's got his chest out.
Still got his groove back. Well, Fighters plays. Null tells Alex he looks great. Kyle also issues a compliment. And you look 10 times stronger. No, make that 100 times. So are we ready to beat the hell out of Ghaleon, or what?
Love beating the hell out of Ghaleon.
Jessica says, yeah, but Mia incorporates information from the flashback into her answer. We have to believe in the power of humanity, the power that Althena placed in every one of us. Nash notes an important obstacle. But how are we going to get to Althena's fortress? Not even an airship can fly high enough to reach it. It's impossible. For the record, I think it would be very funny if we had to go build a third airship.
Yeah, if we had to go to Illic and get a fluffy bug and then...
Catch more bugs and just do the same shit.
Go have a thief, try to steal a locomotive.
Locomotive. That's it.
Locomotive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Locomotive. They're going to invent trains.
Train heist.
Doom trains here. Mia gets sad remembering the legend spoke of the Dragon Master commanding the flight of a great dragon. Jessica points out the current lack of dragons, but Laike has the solution.
Ho, ha, ha. The dragon Alex can ride is already here. Isn't that right, Null? Oh, shit, it's happening, isn't it? Mia's like, what? Jessica's like, what? Null, then, is happy?
He gets it. Alex, I understand now. After all this time, I finally know what I am. There's an incredible power in me, Alex, and it's burning to be released. Let's go to the fortress! Null steps forward and transforms into a comparatively strange-looking white dragon.
He looks stupid as hell.
Null, with a hideous new portrait, asks, it's real bad.
The portrait is terrible, and I think it probably looks even more terrible in the remaster because it's higher resolution.
Heh. How do I look, Alex? Pretty cool, huh? Kyle is trying to be nice. You're definitely bigger, but since when do flying cats turn into dragons? The world is closer to extinction than I thought. Alex cuts the shit, saying we have to hurry. Luna is waiting for us to finish Lunar, the Silver Star story. The gang rush into Null, fade to black.
Null's portrait kind of looks a little bit like, you know, that like low-res, like surprise Pikachu gif?
Yeah, the one that's been passed around the internet 5,000 times?
Yeah, he kind of looks like that.
Kind of.
Like low-res Pikachu.
World map. White Dragon Null soars down the world map as Music Fighters continues. But back at Dine's monument, alone, Laike says,
Ghaleon never understood why Althena gave up her power. He never believed that humans could lead themselves. And I suspect he always planned to fill the void created when Althena became human. He should have done something about it then, right? If he suspected that Ghaleon was going to fill the void when Althena became human, then Laike...
He hoped his friend was going to find his way naturally without influencing his belief system.
Oh, maybe Ghaleon...
By teaching children, he would realize the potential of humanity.
Maybe Ghaleon was right. Alex, be careful. You are about to engage in the fight of your life.
We go to the air, the skies. White Dragon Null horizontal scrolls across the sky, lightly animated and flying between clouds with decent transparency effects. Our gang, who you can just barely see on Null's back, keeps talking. Kyle spots Althena's tower, and he notes the fortress is huge. Fade to black. Anime cutscene! We open behind Null, facing down the spinning CG fortress of Althena. Kyle, with his voice, calls out, "Look at that thing. The fortress of Althena is huge."
Does he say holy crap in your version?
No.
He says holy crap in the remaster.
That's cool. Put a holy crap right here, Chris.
Holy crap!
On Dragonback, the gang talk it out. Insert dialogue.
Look at that thing! The fortress of Althena is huge!
Wow. I wonder why this was hidden beneath the goddess tower all this time. I never heard a word about it when I was studying to be a priestess.
That's because you always ditched class, honey pie.
At least I've set foot in a school, you dumb bastard.
You're both acting like children. Knock it off. See what's happening? A desert of death is spreading below us.
The fortress of Althena appears to be sucking the very life from the ground. If this continues, our whole world will soon be as desolate as the frontier.
I don't think Ghaleon will stop at desolation. He wants total destruction.
I'll never let that happen.
Dumb Bastard was pretty good, Chris. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And during that, you can kind of see the magic vacuum orb shit at the bottom of the fortress sucking the grass off the surface of the planet, leaving only a purple cratered frontier rock behind. So, like, that's kind of like the Grindery's frontier-making machine.
Oh.
Am I wrong? Hey, Chris?
Yeah?
Do you want a page and a half of how all that shit went on Sega CD since the Grindery fight? Chris, we're going to Sega CD. Music. This is after the defeat.
Yeah.
Empty Berg plays, and Alex wakes up in the Thieves' Bazaar. 7 days have passed, and the thieves hid Alex here, where the Magic Emperor's grunts wouldn't find him. Later, another NPC will tell Alex that Laike brought them all here. And was that had to be like a Forrest Gump situation, with like one by one? Remember when he rescued people in the forest in Nam?
Oh, yeah, maybe so. No, he just did he has like a 5X fireman's carry move.
Oh, okay, that's nice. The first guy Alex talks to is a pervert who wants Ghaleon to get him some of the goddess's used clothes. Null believes that guy needs some serious help. A thief in Reza is also selling a crumpled goddess chariot for 400,000 silver. Mia and Jessica are here and they can't move. They're resting on an upstairs bed. Kyle is getting wasted at the bar. Nash is across the bar, staring at a wall, muttering about how hopeless all of it is. I think it's interesting that in Silver Star Story Complete, Nash and Kyle are drinking together, but in the Sega CD original and in the PSP remake, they're separate at the bar, like not conferring with each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The girls get pissed at the boys' lack of resolve, and it motivates them to get out of bed. They get Kyle a pot of coffee to sober him up, and he's ready to go. But Nash doesn't want to be a coward in front of me, so he also resolves to go kill Ghaleon once again. Then Laike rolls in and says, "Hey, it's me, Laike. Are you guys okay now?" He tells us Might's airship is almost finished, and we can use it to get back to the tower. Laike asks if we have the courage to kill Ghaleon. You can actually tell Laike no by saying, "Rain check, please?" And Laike is cool with it, but Null steps in and makes Alex do it. Then in the bar, Laike mentions the Dragon Master sword and tells you he's dying in the same sentence. Null says, "Holy buffalo wings!" Talk about a plot twist. Laike says he lost all magic power when he sealed off the Black Dragon. But I love my life as Laike, though. I'm an easygoing guy. So there you go. He lost his power, but he loves his life as he's retired.
That's good. Good for him.
So we go to Might's tower, we go upstairs to fly the balloon, but shit, the villain music plays and Xenobia teleports in. She tells the gang they'll never see the goddess tower and they're dead meat. But Laike shows up and he says he's going to beat the shit out of Xenobia. He tells us we're not strong enough to kill her or Ghaleon yet, but a member of the dragon tribe still lives and we must seek that member of the dragon tribe out.
Member of the dragon tribe. Is that something that we've heard of before?
We've heard of the dragon tribe before. We have. There's been rumblings.
Are they dragons?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Laike thinks that Xenobia is cute, and Xenobia wants to kill Laike even though Ghaleon told her not to lay a finger on him.
Oh.
So Ghaleon's still protecting his boy, kind of, a little bit?
Little bit.
Little bit?
I can see maybe that's why Dyne did not interfere in
mutual respect
in these 15 years, is because he was holding out hope for his boy, and then Ghaleon is also holding out hope for his boy.
That they'll see each other's way.
That they will both become non-villains to one another.
Well, Xenobia doesn't like that, Chris, and she turns Laike into stone.
Oh, shit, really?
Really.
Really?
But Laike, while stoned, paralyzes Xenobia. Our crew resolved to go kill Ghaleon. We get on that airship and we crash at Althena's tower. We go through the tower, get to the top floor, and stop at a portrait of Althena. The gang gaze at it while unique music plays. Nobody can believe how much this portrait looks like Lunar. Further up, Alex has to fight 2 dragon angels by himself, which are anthropomorphic dragons wearing robes. It's the dragon tribe. I think.
This is a trial by combat to get your powers back?
I believe so.
In the Sega CD, he's already been the Dragon Master and lost powers? Or he has not become Dragon Master yet?
I think he is the Dragon Master, because we killed the fucking Mad King Black Dragon and got the sword or something in, like, Dyne's sword was in a cave, the Black Dragon cave, with the kidnapped Berg citizens.
Why does this all sound so much more interesting?
There's a reason why a lot of people prefer this game, despite its anachronisms.
Okay. Despite the all caps.
It's a fucking shame the set didn't include the Sega CD originals, right? Like, what the shit?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Alex is victorious. Well, it's a new way to sell them to you again in 10 years. Alex is victorious and receives Althena's sword. Null realizes that he is the child of Quark, and Quark's voice talks. Here it is.
You are indeed the brave one. You have proven the purity in your heart. Step forward and become your destiny, Dragon Master Erix.
So, did we know explicitly that Null was Quark's kid?
We did not know that Null was Quark's kid.
I mean, I guess you could kind of have to be sort of
the PlayStation version.
Yeah.
But we also do not know the mechanics of which Dyne came into possession of Null. Because if you remember, Luna and Null were dropped off together.
Simultaneously.
Yes.
It would be weird if, like, Null was supposed to be Luna's guardian companion, but he just took to Alex instead because cats are fucking crazy.
Yeah, good point.
The Dragon Angels also tell Alex about Luna being reborn as Althena and Dyne dumping her off with Alex's parents. No one in the party has any weird reaction to this. They have no reaction at all. So we go back to Might's lab. Dyne is there, still a stone. Might tells us the Grindery runs on steam and has to stop near large bodies of water to suck up water for more fuel.
Weird.
And we can find the Grindery near the nearest large body of water. Also, I don't know if this is required, but Nintendo Complete, who I'm watching play this game, Dragon Wing to Vane, and the gang falls out of the sky and comically lands at the Spring of Transmission, and the shit is all fucked up while Empty Berg plays. Mia screams and wonders where her mother is. So it's funny, it lets you teleport to Dyne and then just drops, or to Vane, and then drops you out of the sky.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty alright. We go to Maribia, where Ramus says we can buy anything for free, and he actually has good stuff in this game. And then Alex goes to the Grindery, where it plays some truly awesome music, Grindery Battle. You have to physically fight the flames of the Grindery as manifested as flame monsters.
Okay.
They're heating the water to create the steam to power the Grindery. So you kill the flame. You kill the Grindery's motion. And finally, we get to Ghaleon's garden, which includes the brainwashed singers among the fairies, and Null asks one of them if she's a Stepford wife.
Oh.
And I'll leave you with this. This isn't the end of Sega CD, so we're leaving off. Another singer asks if we have any Haagen-Dazs, because Ghaleon is a health nut and won't allow it here.
A Haagen-Dazs?
Haagen-Dazs.
What's that? Am I supposed to know what that is?
Hey, you're supposed to. You're fucking. It's ice cream. You're an American. Haagen-Dazs is ice cream. I believe it's from a different country, marketed that way, but it's in every ice cream aisle for the last 438 years.
Oh, well, you could have fooled me. Oh, well, thanks for sharing that,
That's
Eric.
pretty weird. I'm going to tell your wife that you didn't know what Haagen-Dazs was. Are you a big ice cream guy, Chris?
I like ice cream.
Ice cream's delicious.
Yeah. I'm a pretty big fan of ice cream.
I'm not going to say it's unacceptable, but that is definitely weird.
Okay, well, I apologize on behalf of all ice cream lovers.
Let me check. FakeNet, do you accept that apology?
Initializing FakeNet.
Maybe. The Pillsbury food conglomerate bought Häagen-Dazs in 1983, and as you all know, I want to kill that little shit doughboy. I want to beat the piss out of his naked punk ass.
Yeah, it's cool then, yeah.
So are we ever going to get to a point in the Sega CD version where the fortress of Althena is going to suck up the green and turn it into the moon? Like we just saw in the anime in Silver Star Story Complete.
You'll have to wait till a future episode of this show to learn that, Chris.
I'm not going to find out. Okay, because I'm starting to have a theory on why the Vile Tribe thinks Althena banished them to the frontier.
Your theory is probably going to reach further than this game will ever attempt, but I like where you're going.
Well, somebody, I don't remember which character it was, said something about how Althena's tower is sucking up all, or sucking
up all the water to power the steam.
No. Althena's tower, not the Grindery.
Oh, okay.
Althena's power is sucking up the green earth or whatever.
Right.
One of the characters mentioned that in the last anime cutscene. So do we think that Althena was doing tasks for humans and helping them? I don't know why I keep going back to farming, but helping them farm, helping them do things
by sucking off
power from
blighting the land,
other areas in the world, and that created the blighted world of the frontier.
You know what she was doing? She was upsetting nature's harmonious 4-day cycle.
I think you're right.
Upsetting the balance of power. In like giving from, because like there's some kind of theory of matter or something like that where matter cannot be created or destroyed. Fucking help me out with physics, whatever fucking law that is that makes me dumb for forgetting it.
Eric is thinking of the conservation of mass.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're.
See what I'm saying? Like it can't be destroyed. It just gets moved around. So you suck up health from somewhere else and make someplace sick while giving like extra bonus unnecessary health to another part of the world. Magical power.
Yeah, and that's why they blame her for the banishment.
I think so. That's really good. We should just assume that's what happened.
She didn't actually banish the Vile Tribe. They all went to bed one night and they woke up and all the grass was gone.
Right. Isn't there something where first world countries are like basically pillaging the third world of all their valuable minerals and oil and shit like that? Like,
well, yeah,
isn't that like kind of what we're doing?
That's been happening for 300 years.
Yeah. Is this game smarter than we think it is?
No.
Okay.
We are smarter than the game.
All right. So that's like an unintended analogy about geopolitics.
Yeah. I was hoping that we were going to get there throughout the course of this game when we started talking about the Vile Tribe and being banished, and I thought there was going to be some sort of metaphor about treating people's land with respect and not displacing people, but we didn't get there.
Not yet.
No.
There's still time. Hold out hope, Chris. Perhaps in Sega CD or something we'll
Perhaps
try.
when we talk to all the residents of Meribia again, we'll find out the true answer.
Oh, I can't wait. But in real time, we're going to Fortress of Althena.
Yeah.
You know what that's called on PSP?
The God's House.
Azure City of Althena.
Oh, she has a whole ass city.
Music. Brilliance plays, and my hour count is 99 hours and 9 minutes. Null says, sorry, if the ride was a little bumpy, everyone. I'm still getting used to these new wings. Heh. Jessica's thankful. You did a great job, Null. Any ride we can walk away from is a good one. Kyle gets in on it.
Alex, promise you'll let me get in a few good licks before you finish Ghaleon.
You don't really hear lick deployed as punch very much anymore.
No, you don't want to confuse somebody when you say you're going to give them a lick.
Yeah. You can get thrown in jail for that or kicked out of your children's school. Null conveniently morphs back down to a flying cat and says, what are we waiting for, Alex? Let's rescue Luna and bring her home. Alex tells Null he just read his mind and we're off. We have control on the balcony of this cracked blue platform, and we cannot interpret the purple symbols decorating the blue walls. The first room has a sculpture of men in blue. What the hell is this? Chris, is this the Dragon Tribe?
Oh, they look like... Wow, you're right. Maybe the other Dragon Tribe. Maybe the Azure City once housed dragon men.
Do you think anyone has been... Granted, I didn't look at LunarNet as much as I should have when making this podcast, but I think we've still done enough homework. Has anyone tried to interpret the Lunar alphabet? Because we keep seeing these marking, like above Ramus's shop, above different places of like what is clearly their lettering system.
I'm sure there's no rhyme or reason to any of it, though. There's probably just like 7 characters that just...
I was going to say, but is there consistency? Like, are these the same characters that make up Ramus's shop?
Oh, I don't think so.
And like in Meribia, I think there was some on the dock somewhere maybe, or the port.
This is making me sort of yearn for learning about like what the structure and the structure of this fortress, this city, like why does the city exist? Why does this fortress exist other than to just give glory to God? Or has
to give glory to God.
Or has Althena always been a nature-sucking goddess.
Yeah, like imagine what part of the earth this poison to fucking build this thing.
There's a limited amount of grass that can go around, and she just moves it around in order to help out people, right? In order to
Bless her
help out
faithful.
the people that she has deemed chosen.
Yeah.
God damn, Althena. Yes, we will kill God.
Also, there's some very strange lighting choices here, like illuminated spheres of blue light. Holy fuck, there's a lot of enemies on the screen. There's some shit with red gates and a room full of enemies. What's going on? You gotta fight one that spawns the stand and fight music. Let's go ahead and talk about enemies, Chris. Do you want to do that?
Let's do it. I first fought a Death Warrior.
Hovering Crystal Knight, cross arms, has a purple cape for some reason. Pretty badass.
Yeah, we've seen this sprite before, but these guys look cool.
Who's next?
Next, I fought a group of Death Warriors along with their new friend, Gadeth. Have you fought a Gadeth?
I have not fought a Gadeth.
It is a big, muscular bullman with red eyes, long mane, lots of rings on various body parts.
Did you say low mane?
Huh?
Low mane?
I did not say low mane.
Okay.
I said a mane.
Okay.
Or has a mane. Also, snake body.
Yeah.
Bullman snake body. They call something different in yours?
They are. I wrote snake bull things, horns, likes to Hulk smash. They're called Gadess in mine.
Gadess.
Yeah. Were you saying Gadeth?
I was saying Gadeth.
It is G-A-D-E-S in mine.
I wonder if that is some sort of racial slur we're not aware of.
FakeNet, is that a racial slur?
Initializing FakeNet.
Gades is a city in Spain, an antagonist in Lufia, and a minor league baseball team in Fishkill, New York.
And I've got one more enemy on this floor. Yeah.
And what's that?
Necromancer.
Oh, yeah. I fought some necromancers.
Purple wizard holding an ice sculpture and pointing at shit. That's all for enemies. The other music resumes, whatever I said it was. Brilliant. And
we basically just go through a series of hallways, right? There's no puzzles. There's just like, this is a cool final dungeon.
It's a series of hallways that is ornately decorated. Like the artist went nuts here a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's really just a shitload of fucking guys.
Yeah.
I went out of my way there to get the Dragon Cane, the Starlight Bow, and the Holy Mace. And enduring a nightmare full of inventory rearranging and switching. Because I'd also jammed Null's sack full of Starlights at this point.
I had done the same thing, but I don't have the same problem as you because I have infinite Null sack access. So I don't have to reorganize quite as much.
But not infinite sack, just infinite sack access.
Right, yes,
Okay.
I did fill my
So you're still item limited, but not constrained by sack limitations.
Absolutely.
Our gang comes to a stop as the game takes over. Music silent plays, and fucking Luna trots in from the other side of the platform. Alex calls her name. She calls Alex's name, and my favorite part of the game is just repeating itself. These two fuckers saying each other's names over and over again.
It's great.
The gang moves forward, and Luna tells our 5 heroes.
Ghaleon was distracted with his preparations for a magic ceremony, and so
Kyle finishes her sentence.
Took matters into your own hands and escaped. Good work. Kyle's never met Luna, by the way.
I know, yeah, Kyle, this is his first time.
You're a
Well, not sober, right? Like didn't we pass through the Nanza barrier when Kyle was like, you had the opportunity to see him smashed?
Oh, I think you're right.
On the way to land, yeah. So she's met him, he's never met her.
He says, you're a brave woman, Luna. I really like that. I really like that, which is a weird thing for him to say. Anyway.
I mean, he does like strong women.
He does. Luna says, let's leave here, Alex.
Null smells the bullshit.
He does. He says, Luna, we can't do that. Don't you realize Ghaleon is trying to become the supreme ruler? If we don't stop him, he'll take over the world.
Luna's response arouses further mistrust. What's wrong with that, Null? I don't see the problem. Alex can't believe this shit.
No.
And Luna continues. Whether it's Althena or Ghaleon, we need someone to lead us. You can't let such wretched human beings fumble about searching for purpose. We should be thanking Ghaleon for taking this enormous responsibility upon himself, not trying to stop him because of our misguided fears. Mia can't believe this shit. Kyle, who has not met Luna, also can't believe this shit. The music stops, and Luna starts laughing. A sinister sound effect encompasses our party in spherical pink magic. Jessica and Nash realize something is wrong as music intrigue plays, and fuck. Who does Luna transform into, Chris?
It's Royce.
I'm very glad you said Royce and not Xenobia. I finally learned, Chris.
Luckily, my screen says it's Royce.
Kyle asks an important question.
What have you done to us, filthy wench?
Royce has given us melatonin. He. I simply prescribed a little mandatory relaxation for you. Jessica tells this evil hag she's not worthy to use magic. That is strange, right? Where like the ultimate unfaithful also have access to strong magic. How do they tap in?
That is true. That implies that Althena's love is neutral.
Yeah, that's a good point,
Althena's love is not love.
Yeah.
It is simply...
How you interpret the scripture?
Yeah, it is simply an
dark side of the Force.
It is an essence and is up to your own interpretation. You can use that magic to light a candle or light a stove or to burn your mother's face off.
Or if you put a 0 bar in the freezer and you leave it in there for too long and you want to have it instantly, you can use Althena's magic to return it to room temperature.
Yes, or a microwave.
No, that fucks up because then it gets like the outside gets melty and the inside is still, you don't want to do that. That'll fucking ruin your, I mean, maybe if you like that, you can do it, but that's fucked up.
An air fryer.
Air fry 0?
I don't know. I'm throwing
That would
things
make a
up.
mess. You don't want to clean chocolate out of that shit.
Probably.
Royce responds by going on one.
Oh, but I am, darling. Hadn't you noticed I'm quite proficient at all manners of mischief? I'm afraid the only way you can remove my little spell is for you to defeat me. The likelihood of that occurrence is quite remote.
It's a
I don't
prediction, prophecy, fortune telling.
Yes, she's really into stats, too. For you see, first you must prove yourselves worthy to challenge me at all. Until then, I predict a great deal of bloodletting in your future.
Royce beams out, and all says he doesn't feel any different. His music brilliance resumes, and we're off.
Pleasant dreams, everyone. Ha 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 ha.
On with the show, on to the next floor. Oh, fuck. What did Royce do to us, Chris?
She gave us a status effect.
We start off battles with 2 people asleep. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's not good, but we can deal with it, right?
We're walking through a gauntlet of shit.
Yeah, but get that thing. Get nothing on me.
All right.
Fine. Yeah, it is annoying. Is it only for one battle, though?
I didn't write that down, and I was going to ask you the same question.
I'll let you know after I consult the tape. Oh, yeah, it happens in multiple battles.
Yeah, and there's a lot of guys here to fight, Chris. This is annoying. This, to me, is like the game. I understand it's the last dungeon. They're throwing new challenges at you, but we're out of ideas.
What is your preferred philosophy on Final Dungeons? Should it be, this is the culmination of everything you've had to do, and you're going to have to struggle through this shit to prove to me that you are worthy to beat the game? Or, this is a celebration of this game, and we are going to get you straight to the point while letting you feel powerful and fight guys that you can beat?
Honestly, I struggle to think of a game where the final dungeon was an absolute horseshit. But I think the purest expression of that was closer to your first thing in Final Fantasy VIII when they took away basically your entire menu and you had to fight bosses to get menu options back.
At least that was creative, but yeah, you're right.
Like, I'm thinking about Xenogears. That last dungeon was absolute hell on earth. Chrono Cross, what was...
Chrono Cross did not have a
Fort
final...
Dragonia again,
yeah.
over and over?
Chrono Cross did not really have a final dungeon in the way that you would expect. But, yeah, you're right. What about...
Suikoden running through the burning castle?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Suikoden is... The final battle is quite straightforward. You're running through a castle that you've... In the first one, at least, you're running through a castle that you've already been through, and you're fighting pretty straightforward boss battles.
Isn't that also Vagrant Story?
Yeah, but Vagrant Story is a fucking impossible maze.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Grand Cathedral's not that bad.
Yeah, it is. In my opinion.
Well, and maybe it is, but it's something you traverse so often. In my head, you got used to it.
Yeah.
So you kind of learned by doing on that one. But yeah, either, I guess, your options are fill it with fucking bosses, ? Or let's make it a long labyrinth that takes forever to tread.
I just want to go straight.
Yeah, just go straight. I mean, at least this is relatively simple. And hey, maybe people being passed out ain't that bad.
Yeah. Did you actually try to care for the sleeping, or just wait till they got hit?
Yeah, I just wait till they got hit. I didn't want to burn through magic spells, wake-ups, items, any of that shit. As we walk across the 5th floor, music Darkness Comes plays, and Jesus Christ, it's Royce. Kyle launches the first insult.
Looks like we passed your little test, honey bomb.
Isn't honey bomb a term of endearment rather than a slur?
Let's break it down here.
Honey.
If I threw a honey bomb on you, and you were covered in honey, would that make you more or less desirable?
Depends on if someone has a sweet tooth, how much of me they'd like to lick.
Depends on if you're a bee.
I wouldn't want to, I mean, are bees attracted to honey, or do they just make it?
They just make it, you're right. A bear.
A bear, yeah. A bear would want to eat me then.
But now, what if you were actually the bomb of honey?
And I blow up and explode into honey?
Yeah.
Like a fucked up AI video? I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't think it's an insult.
Yeah. Royce can't believe this shit. Infidels, why do you fight instead of succumbing to the destiny I have foreseen? And Jessica answers, honestly, because we know that our destiny is not under your control, Royce. You tell a psychic to eat shit, Chris.
Eat shit.
Royce tells the gang, ha ha ha, I'm afraid you're swimming in denial, dear child. As the tide is rising, I shall permit you to glimpse your end in a manner you can't deny. Okay, so she started off real good with the as the tide is rising metaphor, but then gave it up with a word salad sentence, to glimpse your end in a manner you can't deny.
Been a couple of those lately. Yeah.
Royce then uses brand new magical sound effects and cuts to a battle screen with all of our characters dead from being killed. The sound effect goes on for way too long, and I feel like my game is frozen. Royce thinks that was pitiful. Kyle tells her, Chris, you're Kyle.
Your fortunes are nothing but nonsense.
Yeah, all of our friends do pre-battle threat lines.
Yeah, Jessica says, that's right. You show us what you wish to happen.
We got our game. Nash says,
but you have no power over us, Royce.
Mia says,
our future is our own.
Alex finally talks.
The future isn't something to be told. It's something to be created.
No fucking fate but what we make, Chris.
Alex has never read a book. I don't understand where that line comes from.
He says a bookshelf at his house.
He's never read a book.
Okay, that's a good point.
I think he's just preloaded with anime boys.
The free ebooks?
Quips.
And people's names. Royce counters, silence, you shall pay a heavy price for your insolence, and I have come to collect your debt. Music, mysterious party plays. And we're facing off against a genie.
Yeah, it's Royce. She's covered in a snake.
She's in floating snake genie form and she's on fire. No, she has like little eyeball creatures around her. Yuck.
Yeah, she looks kind of cool though, right?
It's pretty good design. As far as like abstracting your human character into is this like her true Vile Tribe form and like the human thing was a glamour, an illusion?
I'm going to suppose yes.
Hell yeah. That means like Ghaleon's all fucked.
Did we mention the flame wings, by the way?
I couldn't tell if they were flames or little creatures. Eyeball creatures.
What? You know what? You're right. They are...
Like, I thought they were flames, but upon further inspection, they're eyeball creatures.
They're flames with faces. They have, like, jack-o'-lantern faces. Cool. This battle is pretty challenging, even in my unremastered version, or whatever you want to call it.
Pure version. Who started off asleep for you?
Kyle and Nash.
I start off with Alex and Nash. It's awesome when Alex is the one asleep.
Yeah. Well, at least it's not Jessica, right?
Royce opens by doing an attack that kills Nash and Alex.
Oh, good.
I love that. That's great. She puts Jessica in an orange sack.
Jessica in an orange sack?
Yeah, did you get any sack attacked where they put someone in a sack?
Not right off the bat. The first thing that she did to me was something called Cross Bridge.
What'd that do?
Where she like charges up with lightning and then flies across my whole party and kills Nash and Kyle.
That's good.
Jessica only has 78 hit points left. Alex only has 130. And Mia has 13 because I was not healed when I went into this battle.
Smart.
Yeah,
Chris is playing for keeps here.
It was great.
Well, I vigored Alex and Kyle, and they're doing 500 and 400 magic. Jessica is in the sack for 99% of the battle, and I had to rely on Alex's dragon healing to make it through this.
Oh, good. Well, did you end up having the item that reduces your MP by half? Was it Ghaleon's Tear?
No, I never had that. Remember, I went to I had like a save paradox.
I didn't have it either, and it made it harder to use Alex's magic just because it took so much MP, so it was an emergency thing only for me.
I burned 2 silver lights on this battle.
I'm now seeing one of those orange burrito things that she wraps you in.
The sack.
Yeah, and I think it's a
magic fortune teller bag.
I think it's a sack that is formed by the jack-o'-lantern face flame.
Oh, so she's like got sacks rolling around her like magician, like David Bowie rolls the balls in Labyrinth. She's doing that with magic flames. Those are sack flames.
She can solidify the flame into a tortilla.
Okay. All fortune tellers can actually. Have you ever gotten your palm read? Should we go do that?
I've never gotten my palm read, no.
There's places.
Yeah, there's places. You have to give them money, though.
After the battle, any more battle notes, Chris?
No more battle notes.
Music brilliance resumes, and Royce, with a wounded and angry portrait, backs away. She can't believe she lost, and then she disappears from existence. Kyle clowns on her first.
Well, I guess what they say is true. Fortune tellers really can't see into their own futures. Or maybe she refused to believe we could defeat her.
Jessica gets in on it. Either way, I'm just glad she's forever in the past. And that's it, right? Royce doesn't show up later to gloat or anything like that. We just murdered this lady.
We have murdered Royce. Her character arc has now ended. It started with her being nice to Nash. The midpoint was some guy having the hots for her and talking about her for the entire game, and is taking a photo of her while she's got a big snake on her.
I mean, she also stoned Mel.
Oh, yeah. She was the one who stoned Mel?
Yeah.
I thought that was Xenobia.
Maybe it could have been. I don't know.
I always get them confused.
I know.
And that was it. So and Royce was not in Sega CD, right?
No.
Okay.
So while we continue to believe we can make a better game, which I think is definitely egotistical, but also true.
Yeah.
Would it have been better if, like, part of Nash's redemption arc, if, like, after the battle, Royce is, like, struggling to stay alive and begging for mercy, and then this isn't that kind of game that would resort to violence like this, but if Nash just beheaded her, like he said, check this out, and check this out and zapped her to death, right?
Yeah.
Because we did kill her. She's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Like, why not do it, like, win the battle and then also win the cutscene? Check this out. Zap, zap, zap.
Check this out. Well,
You're the airship now, bitch.
It's possible, but I feel like everyone has already achieved the natural progression of their arc.
Yeah, but Nash's thing is to go through the arc like fucking like a roller coaster 9 or 10 times.
He is doomed to continue to betray people. He is a toxic person.
People don't change.
Nash will never change. People don't change. They only learn how to clean up their rooms.
Yeah, mine's pretty clean. Yeah, I vacuumed yesterday. It was great.
I vacuumed in here just before you got over here.
This carpet smells lovely.
Thank you. It might be the candle.
I was thinking about drinking that. It looks like honey.
It's a honey bomb.
The door in front of us opens, and we're on our merry way. The next area looks different. It's outdoors with bridges in the sky, and then back indoors to the top tower. The music, Stand Up to Destiny, plays when we get through that bridge, off to a haunted temple with eye engravings loaded with different colored jewels. You have to activate shit on the floor in the right order. The order is the order of the shit when you walk in.
The order of the shit when you walk in.
The order of the shit when you walk in.
I had no memory of these puzzles, but there's a succession of puzzles that are not very hard to solve, but also interesting.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. They're a little bit not complicated, but over-explained.
Oh, yeah, over-explained for sure. It's just the apartments of the city, just where the people, the Dragon Tribe lived.
I think that's probably our best guess here. As far as what is the utility of the tower, why is it so large, that's an excellent question, because the answer appears to be to fill it with fucking monsters.
Yeah, but did it used to be filled with people, with dragonmans?
The Dragon Tribe has been erased completely from Silver Star Story Complete. So I don't, was this buried from an ancient civilization and then unearthed? Did royalty used to live here back before they figured out how to elevate Vane? Not that Vane's royalty, but it's the closest thing.
It's possible.
Was this floating on top of, is this the silver, I don't know, man.
Okay.
Any new enemies up here?
I do know what's in here. Ringhorns.
Yeah.
What do you think a ringhorn is?
Stone Knight statue guy holding a sword down.
You mean a beat stick? Yeah.
They play the Alex sword dance sound effect when they hit you.
They do, really?
But no yeah saying.
Yeah.
Who else did you fight?
I also fought a cannon thug.
It's a good name. Flying dude holding a cannon.
Yeah. He's got angel wings. I think he's got a helmet on. Like one of those cool motorcycle helmets that have that slope backwards from anime or something.
See, here's the issue is when you say from anime, I'm not going to know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either.
Okay.
So it's fine.
That's all
I got.
Hey, these guys drop a Wrath Ring as loot. That's a pretty good piece of loot to get randomly.
Yeah, that's good. Also, I fought a stone creep.
What's that, Chris?
If a Easter Island head became a number muncher.
Is it an Easter Island head or a Inca head?
Well, that's what an Inca head is. An Easter Island egg that becomes a number muncher.
Oh, okay.
It grows
that's
teeth
right.
and gets bigger eyeballs and stuff.
Transcontinental head exchange.
Gradius has a lot of Easter Island heads in it, by the way.
Those are a lot of Japanese games have a lot of Easter Island heads. It's a fascinating experiment. Ultra Fiend.
Ultra Fiend.
Purple large dragonman with human arms, snake necklace.
Yeah.
The dragon physiology here does make me think these are Dragon Tribe remnants left over from a different game. I wonder if the Dragon Tribe was mentioned in the Japan, and if Victor was like, nah, fuck that, we're not doing that this time.
One of the interesting things about this particular sprite is that he has his hand around the snake just at his neck, as if he's preventing the snake from choking him.
It's like a fail-safe, because the snake is born to choke, and he's like, you're not going to do it just yet.
Yeah. Did you mention he's got 4 legs? Because he's got 4 legs.
Chonky boy. No, I didn't. Don't all dragons have 4 legs?
This looks like a fucking boss creature. Well, he's got 4 legs and 2 arms.
Motaro.
Yeah.
Motaro.
He's a Motaro.
He is strong against physical and magic, which is a great thing to fight at the end of the game when I'm low on magic and don't want to fight anything.
Thus, the final dungeon philosophy is failing you.
Mm-hmm.
It is creating the struggle that you do not want to have.
Really good sound effects when you step on the floor teleporters here. Eventually, we get to a white, red, blue, and black successive warp puzzle room. That takes me to a big room where text lists off in an order all of the dragon gear. Getting that order right will take you to treasure chest rooms. The order is blue, black, red, white, which will reward you with a spook armlet, sage's robe, an insane sword, and a detonator armlet.
Cool.
By the way, you also have to hit the fucking jewels in here next to the chests. Don't forget to do that. There's more riddles in the next room, all attached to colors. I am not writing this down. Chris, do you find that notable?
I do not find it notable. They will, in essence, just give you colors of dragons and things of that nature, and you have to step on the buttons.
Music Toward the Horizon plays after I get out of that floor. There's a goddess statue that you may not notice as soon as you get to this floor. Make sure you notice it because it can heal your shit.
I'm pretty sure I didn't notice it.
I kicked the shit out of enemies on this floor, then ran back here to heal over and over and over.
I didn't notice it. I feel bad
Chris has
now.
been fooled by the architecture. He doesn't recognize the goddess anymore now that he knows she's dead. Chris refuses to oblige.
I want my own self-determination.
That's right.
I don't need Althena to restore my MP. I will restore my MP with the jewels that are in my cat's sack.
Cat's sack jewel, yeah.
That's how I will live.
Piece of
That's
Althena.
how I will overcome the struggle that is being human. I will not rely on any god in any floating fortress or ivory tower. I will farm myself. I will heal myself. I will control my own destiny. Also, no one gets healthcare.
That's the trade.
Sorry.
You want to be your own person? No healthcare. Do you think this game should have had lore that established that starlights and silver lights, which I know are supposed to be made in vain, are the body of Christ?
Well, maybe so.
Restorative powers that return divinity to perform miracles?
Yeah, but then why do you also get all your... Never mind, you don't take naps in this game. You just go talk to the god.
We've
statue.
taken a couple of naps, but
well, it
not
doesn't
to restore.
it doesn't necessarily restore you.
Alex slept for 3 days, Chris.
True.
What is notable about the enemy puzzles here?
They all have to do with dragons.
You have to Yeti trick enemies through electric barriers to break down some of the electric walls.
Oh, you do?
Did you do that?
I don't remember.
If you do, remember with the Yetis and the rocks in the first dungeon? If you do that with the electric barriers here, you can bust down the barriers.
Oh, I didn't even notice that, or at least I didn't notate it.
It was like it rhymes, first dungeon, last dungeon, sync it up.
Yeah, fighting monkeys is the same as fighting the soldiers of God.
Yetis, Chris. It's an ape.
I apologize to all apes and yetis.
Yeah, I fucking call him a chimp. Also have a note, find dragon voice dialogue, and then I have another note that I wrote today that says, I don't know what this means. Do you know what I was talking about?
Dragon voice dialogue.
Like, was there some dialogue from like a dragon coming in, or did I just make that up and pretend I heard some?
I will review the tape, but I don't recall such a thing.
Okay, we're ready for the next boss fight?
I'm ready for the next boss fight. I clearly missed that statue because the next section of my notes is me using starlights to heal up. Because
Starlights or silverlights?
Starlights now, but
right.
I think I had to use some silverlights during the battle.
Music, Darkness Comes plays as we approach Xenobia at the end of a red carpet.
Darkness is definitely coming right now.
Jessica yells at her first.
This is it, Xenobia. No more running away, no more stays of execution. Today is the day I wipe you from existence. Solid line, Jessica.
Pretty good, not bad.
Done.
Zenobia does not appreciate the sass, and she goes on one.
And Xenobia has been on a couple, hasn't she?
Oh, she's good. She, really gets into it.
Such bloodthirsty passion from the foolish little girl. Your words and the words of your miserable father have no meaning to me.
Quick question. Is Zenobia the victor of this game, but bad? As far as, how much she likes just getting into the fucking violence.
The Victor, like Suikoden Victor? Or
yes,
Victor
I'm sorry, I have to distinguish the Victor from Suikoden.
Victor with a K?
Yeah. I just recall his, speech to Necklord or whatever.
Yeah.
Piss on you.
Piss on you.
Right.
Yeah. Shit on your grave. We should come up with a ROM hack for that, or a localization, or a
fan loc.
A fan loc for that, but all we do is change that thing to that Necklord speech to have Victor say that he's going to shit on his grave.
Yeah. Because he's already dead.
Yeah. My only care and desire is for the affections of Ghaleon. Dear, sweet Ghaleon. That's weird. I didn't know that she
There's an attraction thing there. There's a please daddy thing going on.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He is the only one capable of saving this world from chaos.
Did she say only one in your version of the game?
Nope. I said that.
Okay.
So anyway. Yeah.
The only being.
She eats Ghaleon's slop. All the slop that he lays on the table, she eats it all. Right? Metaphorically speaking.
Well, the three sisters of the Vile tribe theoretically divided the slop and ate it amongst themselves.
She likes it the most.
She likes it the most.
She likes it the most.
She believes
she's the most talent, I think.
She believes the slop tastes like chicken. Well, everyone else is like, this is slop, but I can get by with it.
I mean, all three of them infiltrated the Green Earth in different ways, right? With different posts.
That is true. It's very true. But I just feel like she's the one true believer.
Yeah, totally. She's the leader for sure.
The one sicko.
Mia hits Zenobia with facts and also logic. She says Ghaleon doesn't care about you or this world. He only cares about power and control. Mia doesn't... Again, the game's not going to get there, but there is... Power and control means a world with no God. Restoring God is power and control. Because Ghaleon's fighting for the elevation of God or to become a god himself because he believes the world needs a god. So chaos and lack of control is what defines humanity, and Mia wants that world?
Yeah, she's not framing it like that, though. She's framing it in a more optimistic way, just like everybody else, I guess, and me.
Mia doesn't know that Xenobia is a fascist and extremely into shit like that.
Yeah.
And Xenobia continues.
And what's wrong with that, you adolescent ingrates? Ghaleon's strength is what makes him so attractive.
Kyle adds some spice.
The only thing Ghaleon is leading us into is slavery. And I'd sooner die than have someone tell me what I can and cannot do with my life. Ghaleon's bloodlust is a turn for the worse, not better.
Nash also delivers a hero line.
That's right. We don't need a god or goddess dictating our every move. We have each other to rely on. 2 one-winged angels helping each other ascend to the place where God advents.
Yes, we will make sure God stays dead. Xenobia can't believe this shit.
You're talking nonsense. How dare you doubt the wisdom of Lord Ghaleon? This is what happens to the children of the world without someone to guide them.
Where are these kids' parents?
Well, speaking of, Jessica says, my father was my guide, witch, and I'll use the skills he taught me to expose the inferiority of your ways.
I don't like the sentence, the inferiority of your ways.
No one would say that.
No one would say that.
No one would say that.
Someone may write that, but no one would say that. I want to throw a little bit of a flag on this whole thing is because the worldview that our characters have adopted, they just adopted that worldview
about an hour ago.
45 minutes ago when they were speaking with Laike.
And they realized God was dead.
Yes, exactly. And now they've got these pre-canned hero lines, as you've been calling them, which is a great term for
renewed motivation.
And I don't think that they've been thinking about these things. Like when two guys get in Gundams and they start fighting and they start talking about their political stances and their philosophical entanglements with one another. They've been thinking about that stuff for a while because all they do is pilot robots.
We've been in this tower for months.
No, we have. Oh, okay, so we've been piloting robots for months. I don't buy it.
We've slept 9 or 10 times. It's 500 floors. It's all just an abstract, Chris. We've been talking about different political philosophies the entire time. We've aged 17 years.
Each one of these characters has had an arc, but yet this other stuff was just like Laike loaded them with soundboards before he sent them here.
Also, is there anyone more impressionable for political motivations in marching orders than teenagers?
Oh, yeah, that's true, but you have to be like unemployed and watching twitch.tv all day.
Does anyone here have a job? Actually, Kyle has a job.
Well, I mean, Jessica's a student. Nash and Mia are
Jessica's
students.
a bad student. She's been avoiding learning anything for at least 3 months.
Actually, Alex is the only unemployed one here, if you ask me.
Yeah, Nash is a good student. Okay.
So, if Alex is the only unemployed one, but he's not the one saying anything, so.
Well, Xenobia's had it.
Pa, I've had my fill of your foolish delusions. The time is at hand for me to bury you eternally in the abyss of doubt and regret. That reminds me of the Xenogears track, Ship of Sleep and Regret.
Yeah, I had a pun with that coming later.
Oh, sorry.
You've now shit all over.
Sorry, delete that.
It's okay, we reminded the same thing. Xenobia then waves her hand and produces a sound effect that suggests magic shit is happening.
Oh no.
Mia wonders what's happening, and before you know it, we're all covered in a black dome of magic shit.
Oh no.
The dome shrinks and takes our party with it. Xenobia offers her own commentary.
Ha 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 ha, your own dark doubts and desires shall be your most cruel executioner. Shut the fuck up.
Not like that, that's pretty good.
It is, but also shut the fuck up. Farewell, miserable children.
Music.
Please do not make me do a dream realization thing. I just got done playing Vagrant Story. Don't make me do this again.
Broken Blade plays, and we find Jessica on the ethereal ship of misery and regret.
Oh, thank you, Eric.
She's by herself. Her sprite looks around, lost and confused, and she wonders where she is. Well, Chris, she wonders where she is, and you're going to have to keep wondering for one more week of Earth time, assuming the Earth lasts that long.
But you don't have to wait for the RealNet.
Initializing RealNet.
Hello, RealNet. Nice to see you again. Thank you for joining us on this fine Friday evening where we're discussing Lunar, the Silver Star story, and you're making comments that we're going to read. Thank you. Hellmel says that Solaris is a fucked up shit in space thing.
You know what's funny? Hellmel encouraged me to finally watch the movie, The Roadside Picnic. What the fuck was the movie called? Tartovsky's. I have to get this. Stalker? I watched that, which set me off on wanting to finally watch his version of Solaris based on Lem's novel, because I like the Soderbergh one. Anyway, I got 20 minutes into it. It's wonderful, but there's a thing with our HBO Max subscription where it's tied to our phones, and it logs us out about every 24 hours, and we have to 2FA our way back into logging in every time, and it's like Tiffany's phone, so I can only watch HBO when she's home.
Oh.
And she doesn't... It's weird that she doesn't like coming downstairs and putting in her information for 10 minutes every other day.
You write it down?
It has to send it to her phone, and then... Yeah. It's not just like a re-login. It's like a redo. It is a connect to your provider screen. Anyway, to tell me, I liked the hour of Solaris that I watched.
Cool.
It was great.
I had my phone a couple weeks ago bricked.
Congratulations.
And
how long did it last?
2.5 years, I think.
Pretty good.
And I couldn't get into my work computer because it has 2FA.
Hell yeah.
And I had to call the phone number to get them to reset it. And I gave them my information. And then they said, "What's your name?" And I said my last name. Then I said my first name, which is Christopher.
Yeah.
Because that's my legal name.
That's you.
And the man just said, "That is not the name we have on file." I'm like, "Well, that's my name." I gave him my login information again. And he said, "That's not the name we have on file."
Was it Chris?
And then I just went, "Chris."
Yeah.
And then he went, "Okay, good."
It's like you're talking to like a truth teller where you must answer a troll where you must answer the question perfectly.
He started asking me my children's middle names. I was like, I don't even remember providing this information, but apparently.
Also, I don't know those.
Yeah.
I'm a father. That's their mother to learn.
Anyway.
Man.
Omnigear says, that's what I like so much about Expedition 33. Not that it was a JRPG, but that it wasn't Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. Is it a weird thing to say that you're nostalgic for a new experience? Playing Terra Nymphia for the first time of this year satisfied that too.
You could get an entire podcast series on, is it a weird thing to be nostalgic about a new experience? Great sense.
But Clair Obscura Expedition 33 is a good example of a game that reaches or nearly reaches that sort of new, what were we calling it at the beginning of this episode? New paradigm?
Progeny?
No, the precursor conversation that we had, where you asked me about
the foundational video game system.
Foundational, yeah. That was the closest game that I've played in a very long time that felt like this is a new foundational experience for me. I think. Maybe. I don't know.
That's also an excellent question. What was the last game that revolutionized your personal brain worldview?
Yeah, it probably would have been that. There's probably more. I'll think about it. Hellmail points out that Suikoden 1 and 2 was like 64 episodes.
Yeah, but that's 2 games.
It was 2 games.
Like if you combine this and Eternal Blue, we've got like 2.5 years of content.
Yeah, well. Hellmail provides the plot twist that I wanted with the lake reveal.
Yeah.
A wild-ass twist off the cuff. What if Dyne and Ghaleon swap bodies at some point in the past, so Laike is actually the real Ghaleon and Dyne is the Magic Emperor?
Oh, man. Yeah, see, that's how, yeah. That's
the stuff.
Yeah, right there. That's some fucking admirable horse shit this game could have tried to pull.
John Doe says, LOL, whose sword did these Berg bumpkins think was stuck in Dyne's monument?
Yeah, also, like, who made Dyne's? Was there, like, a ceremony here 15 years ago and, like, the town has moved on and people that built it died? You know, like, 15 years isn't enough time to forget who made that shit.
No, I mean, like, it's not like... I saw Colonel Sanders' grave when I was, like, 7, and it's still there.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali's grave's in the same place.
I didn't forget that Colonel Sanders was there, and so there's not, like, some magic chicken to go pull out or something. It's just, it's just there. Broken Echo Wand says, if it's Excalibur...
Magic chicken. Thanks, Chris.
Sorry. Broken Echo Wand says, if it's Excalibur, could Alex have yanked the sword out at the beginning of the game? That is true.
He didn't have his Dragon Master...
But he had lost it again. So.
Yeah, but it was still, like, he was the last owner.
True.
You know what I mean? The bill of sale was still inscribed to him.
Broken Echo Wand said he was yanking the wrong sword at the beginning of the game.
There you go.
Ding noise. Helmel says, what do y'all think about the mechanical decision that the main character's best equipment all determined by the story?
For main character, I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's cool if they allow you to get better stuff with challenges and stuff like that, but this game just isn't playing in that space.
It is highly affixed to, like, there isn't a lot of opportunity for freestyling. There is, like, one set of best armor for everyone. You can't necessarily make builds for characters. There's kind of only one path to go. And if one of those is automated through story sequences, I think that's okay. I think there's also precedent for that in other games.
Ragnarok says, is this the longest season? No, if you count, well, I mean, Suikoden is the longest season. It combines 2 games. Xenogears is
55.
This will probably not hit at 55, but
we will ensure that it doesn't with a 3-hour final episode, like on Vagrant Story. Patreon.com/RetroAM.
Broken Echo Wand says, this dragon transformation felt very never-ending story to me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't know if we've ever actually. I mean, we've called Null a luck dragon before, right?
Yeah, probably.
Or Quark or somebody. Like that's definitely what is happening here. Yeah. My favorite German production.
John Doe says this game isn't interested in world depth or encounter balance, so ultimately it's kind of not a big difference either way. We're talking about like dealing the items to you, pretty straightforward in a straightforward manner.
You do have to go out of your way to get them in dungeons, sort of like they're not in the critical path.
Mel wonders if Ghaleon's motivations are the same in Sega CD and if the PS1 is more vague. Or which one's more vague?
He's kind of more of a menace in Sega CD.
Yeah.
But it's...
Even the way he's at his voice acting is more menacing.
The Dyne betrayal is still there. It's still based on not understanding why Dyne made those choices. And it's more fleshed out through conversation of interpersonal interactions in the PS1 version. But, I mean, Sega CD is better than you would expect for an RPG on the era of Final Fantasy II or Phantasy Star 3, stuff like that, but it's not exquisitely detailed.
Yeah.
I guess. Like a lot of things just happen that Lunar spends 20 minutes on, and it's 2 sentences in the original.
John Doe says, I love when a JRPG enters the end game and everyone starts cutting wrestling promos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more acceptable in other games just because this game has been so verbose, and I feel like we've been doing a lot of wrestling promos over the course of the game, but...
Also, once your character more or less completes their arc, all there's left is braggadocious boasting.
Yeah. It's true. John Doe wonders why Xenobia is the one doing the fight your own self-doubt gimmick. Shouldn't Royce have been the one to do that since she's the illusion person?
Well, yeah, but like Royce as the existing second banana, you can't blow flashback self-doubt cutscenes on that because then you give Xenobia nothing to do, I guess?
Yeah.
Other than like play tricks where people are taken captive again, and she already did that at the mines. I guess. I don't know. It does make more contextual sense for Royce.
All right, RealNet, thank you for joining us tonight. One of these days, this season will be over, and we'll move on to Phantasy Star 4, but first, we must exit this podcast. Today's episode was recorded on August 15th, 2025. Thank you, Mark, for the intro music.
It is my fault. What?
You can find us on Blue Sky and YouTube at Retrograde Amnesia, or on the internet at retroam.com. Support us on Patreon at patreon.com/retroam. Get bonus episodes, miniseries, live recording sessions, and access to the Real Net. Also, we do streams where we play Alundra and other random bullshit.
I wouldn't call them bullshit. I respect most of these games.
That's true. I do respect most of these games. Until next time.
We've already killed God. We're going to prevent God from coming back, I guess. God's dead.
And now, you may have your healthcare back. Got something?
I got something.
Will Lunar provide a Final Fantasy? Find out in the next episode of Retrograde Amnesia. Oh yeah, I spoiled it. Sorry. I'll cut that part out.
The music. So what do you mean to say?
Nothing. Just go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah. You have voice acting here?
Yeah.
Okay. You must rely on ourselves, which is his worldview, right?
Yourselves.
What did I say?
Ourselves.
I'm pretty sure I said yourselves. You dumb bastard. No, I'm kidding. Althena cannot help you, Alex, to defeat Ghaleon. It's really hard to do the voice because I got some shit.
Shitman.
I had to sleep on the couch for 2 days because I was snoring so bad because all this shit in my throat.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, when you're creating the ruckus, you do have to take the L on
She didn't make me. I volunteered.
You volunteered. Yeah, Chris is a
our
good
couch
father.
is very fluffy. It's fine.
It's a good couch. Doesn't smell like a dog yet. Nash and...
Come on, leg. Press the button. E. What's going on here? Come on. Mega Man.
Our gang comes to a stop as the game... Luna's responses arouse further I'm sorry, continue.
Sorry. My only care... No, yeah. I do like talking about this stuff. It's just...
I've liked it a lot more in the last whatever.
Ever since... Yeah. Me too.
I can't top that. We could have kept going on that. That was pretty scattershot, but I can't top that. I'm just going to play the Mark music after that. If only this was a Final Fantasy season, that would have been real good. I know these things. It's a secret from you, and that world is. My real name is Dyne.
Ghaleon gets like a determined face on that one too.
Mm-hmm. You said Ghaleon. I think you mean Laike.
Laike? Ho, ha, ha. The dragon Alex can ride is already here.
Don't delete that. That's part of Lake. Jesus Christ.
It's getting... I was trying to just clear my throat, and then something weird happened. Are you still going more?
Yeah,
on
we're
this?
still going.
Okay. I have something I want to loop back to when you're done.
Okay, you don't want to get to it now?
No, it will make sense now.
The first room has 2 sculptures. I already said that.
Who is next, Eric? Next is... Oh, I got to change videos. Sorry. One moment, please. All right, here we are. Death Warrior, Good Death, Necromancer. Yep. Hadn't you noticed I'm quite proficient at all manners of magic?
Oh, but I am darling.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. Not
one of
them
them
partially obscured. I think he's got a...
There are more... Oh.
Go ahead.
There are more riddles in the next room, all attached... Oh, I already said that.
Love riddles. The only thing Ghaleon is leading us into... The only thing...
How many of these are we doing?
Fuck. I forgot. I just now realized that we have to do it for everybody.
Yeah, everyone's miserable ship of regret.
We should not go to the ships of regret yet. There may be opportunity for the unpacking of these characters' arcs and thoughts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we don't fucking have time to do it this week, Eric. We have to do it next week.
In the ship of regret, they're going to conquer their greatest fears. There's not a lot. I mean, I think...
Prepare for the next one, which will be recorded on another day.
Transmit eggs.
Thanks. Eggs.
Also, we're going to delete this, but right after you said Jack-o'-lantern, it reminded me of when Uncle Baby Billy was getting Road Dome, and he said, while fiddle music was playing very loud, "Stop it or I'm going to jaculate."
Good.
Just like that. Oh, Jim, I'm on jaculate. Oh, here it comes.